Alright, what up, YouTube? I was actually talking to myself for the first minute and a half. This is, how I do the 350 plus Maraudon. I know I'm a little late for YouTube, but that's okay. Like, most people still aren't doing it, and, I just wanted to go ahead and make a YouTube video of this version before I, do the 500 pulls. This is the 15-minute, 350 pull. This is a really big part of it. This is like the main difference. There's two things that make it the difference between like 330 and 360, and this is one of them. The other is just doing the slime room right. There's a certain way you got to pull the sludges, and if you don't pull the sludges right for whatever reason, all of the slimes reset, or like most of them reset. But I'll show y'all how to avoid that. What's cool about these runs is, well, for one, you're pulling like half the dungeon, right? But you can sell the runs for like 18 to 22 gold per person, which is really nice. So you're supposed to, as soon as you fall down, you click your timer because you want to wait 30 seconds. I forgot to click it for like 3 seconds, so I'm gonna go at 27 seconds instead of 30. It's really okay if you're not super quick with it. Just try and imagine after 30 seconds you have to move. So if you're like 28, 29, you know, that's okay. Or if you click it early sometimes, you know, just wait an extra few seconds, that's absolutely okay too. Alright. And after 30 seconds, you're going to want to inch your way over there like I did. So I don't blink just yet. I like to save my blink for after I aggro this Hydra, because they can hit you. From right over here, they can hit you. The one you just aggroed before that, and this one. He was being difficult. It took a he hit me. It took a second for him to take damage right there. Usually it's like instant though. Every now and then that happens though, but that's okay. Like, it's no big deal. You have so many like chances to evoke and bandage and whatnot in here. Alright, so I pulled this mob just to show y'all, like, if something goes wrong like here, it's okay. So you usually don't want to start pulling this pack, but like it's absolutely okay if you do. So I'm just gonna go down here, pull these guys, AoE explosion or arcane explosion to get the Hydra, blink away. So this is the 15-minute 350 to 365 Maraudon. The only bad thing I guess I'd say about it is you have to have Zanza to do it, because you have to make the final jump to make it a 15-minute instead of like 17-minute or 18-minute. You have to jump on the a totem pole that most people easily don't, and to make that jump you actually have to have the plus speed. So other than that though, you know, this is amazing. It's pretty hard to do without the 5-piece of tier 2, but it is doable. What I like to do is I charge like 18 to 20 gold when I'm like doing gold runs and not the free runs on my Twitch. I charge like 18 to 22 gold per person. If I'm charging like 18 on the lower end, I usually reserve solid stone and elemental earth and the epics. But right now I'm just reserving the epics. I'm pretty good on gold. I'm just doing cold runs at the moment because I'm gearing my twink, but the server's kind of dead for like looking for group right now, so I figured in the meantime I might as well, make a YouTube video, do some Maraudon. All right. So this is one of the sweat spots. It's not really too bad because the way we do it. So with the 300 version, usually when you get up to this spot, the hydras are here and it makes it really sweaty. But with this version, they're kind of in the back right now, so you won't even have to worry about them. Like watch how much time I have from when I counterspell this mob to blink over here and jump down. See, more than enough time. Usually all of the hydras would be in your face right there, and it's pretty sweaty, but with this version, not at all. You have enough time to reapply your buffs, put your, evocate, go ahead and put your shield on, bandage a little bit if you have to. A big thing for Maraudon, I love using Lifestone. A lot of people don't use this. It's like super slept on. For Maraudon specifically, I love using it. And before I got my Burrower's Shell, I even used Lifestone and ZG as well. But now that I have the Burrower's Shell, it's like this for everything. It's so fucking good. I highly recommend you trying to like get this from a GDKP run in AQ, or just beg your guildies for it or whatever. Do what you got to do to get it, because it is legit like the best AoE item in the game. It's really good for PvP as well. But for fucking AoE mage specifically, oh my god, it's so good. So I like to, if I can, I let the hydras pull themselves here. Like I let the mobs pull them. But the other ones, you're going to want to pick off with, either your wand, fire blast, counterspell. Alright. Just had to change the song. I don't want to get fucking copyrighted. There we go. Alright, so I guess these are really the only two sweat spots. Well, there's one more other sweat spot. So this is one. So right here, I don't really consider this a sweat spot anymore, just because the 300 version is a little bit different. The mobs are more close, but with this version, like you see, I have more than enough space just to blink, jump, no problem. But upcoming right here is a sweat spot, and what I like to do is I like to apply all of my shields right here, even the Burrower's Shell, just in case you get clipped by a couple of the hydras. You have like a 2500 shield, so most of the time you die. Like ever since I got the Burrower's Shell, I never died in this spot like since. Because even if you're a little sloppy and you get clicked, it's not a problem. Right there is what I was talking about, that blink. But alright, we're good. And after you blink, if you feel like the mobs are a little bit too close, you can always chuck a grenade. I like to use the iron grenades just because they're cheap, obviously. That's the reason why I don't use my BOD as well during Maraudon, because for one, the nature resistance on the staff, but since you're using iron grenades, if you throw a grenade and then the BOD procs, it'll instantly like break the stun on it, since we're not using thorium grenades, because who fucking, like, that's just a waste of gold. Feel free to leave any. That was like lag spike right there. That would have sucked. Feel free to like leave any questions or anything. By the way, if you have any like problems with any of the farms or any of the big mage farms, I got you. Currently, I have pretty much all of the farms under my belt. The only one I gotta learn is the new 500 Maraudon, but that'll be like easy peasy. You just gotta chug faps. But I'll be uploading my normal 16 and 18 pack ZG as well, and I'll even put on a 22 pack of ZG probably. I'll definitely put up the 16 to 18 pack though, because you know I do that all the time. It's just you gotta buy consumables for the 22 pack, so it's really just for show. I hate doing farms that cost a lot of gold to do it. Like the 22 pack ZG costs about 15 gold per run because you gotta use one lip and you have to use mage blood and the food MP5 as well, and every now and then like a mana potion. And that's just because you gotta kill all of the mobs before any of them go away, so you can get all that fat loot. But that's a whole nother story. Alright, so right here is a really big thing. So notice how I'm gonna like stutter. As soon as I can fire blast, I'm gonna fire blast. You want to get that closest mob right there, that closest slime. This is the earth elementals that I was talking about at first, and right here is the difference between a 330 run and a 350 plus run. Getting those earth elementals at first, fire blasting that first sledge, and then hitting this one with a counter spell. You can also fire blast it, but you have to be like really good with it. Don't start fire blasting that mob until you get really comfortable with this. And then I fire blast this last one. So it goes for the sludges, it goes fire blast, counter spell, fire blast. That's just the best way to remember it. And if you do it like that, easy peasy. So normally with me doing it like this, I have like a 90% success rate to get all of the slimes without them resetting. Sometimes, even if you do it that way, they reset, but it's really like a 1 in 10 chance. If you pull them right and you're at max range with your spells when you aggro them, literally like 9 out of 10 times they won't reset. So right there, you just want to hit that nice jump. Go ahead and get a quick blizzard. Beware of this fucking stem right here on the branch on the tree. That shit can it can like get in the way of your blizzard, so that you totally miss that blizzard, because you have to be really quick. And if you do miss that blizzard, you probably have to pop a lip over here. So you would pull these mobs normally, and then there'd be way too many mobs right here, and you'd have to lip. Luckily, so it just looked way better than it was right there. All of the hydras were in the back, so I was absolutely fine right there, even though it looked pretty bad. So the mobs did get pretty close to me right there, so I just threw a grenade. What happened was I was literally like half a second slow on the grenade right there, so some of the hydras clipped me, but that's okay. That is okay. Notice the mouse over counterspell right there. That was really clutch. Alright, so I'm gonna wand this one as well. So you don't have to, so all of the mobs that I wanted in here, in this last little part, you don't have to do that. But if you do, okay, so normally I pull this pack too, but I kind of fucked up. I had to use a grenade and I had to counterspell because I got clipped right there. But normally you curve into that group over there, and you also you counterspell that mob, and then you blink away. Sorry, I had a big brain for a second. Normally the hydras are all in the front if you do that little blink trick I just talked about with the final blink with the counterspell. But since I missed it, you know, literally they're all in the back, so I had to really pay attention right there. Normally all of the hydras are in the front right there, so you don't even have to worry about the little blink over the bridge trick. Alright. So this is an example of a pretty like scuffed run on the pool wise. So this is a really good video for YouTube, I feel, because like not every run goes perfect, so it's really good to see like how you can bring it back when shit starts to go south, you know. Alright, so I like to bandage real quick, and normally I make another mana gem as well, but I think I'm fine. I don't need one. I always start off with a max rank blizzard. If I have to, I throw a grenade really quick. Really, if like the mobs are kind of separated, you know, I'll hit them with a quick grenade and then blizzard. But we're fine. And now it's really just rinse and repeat. I'm gonna keep on jumping up and forth, or back and forth from here. You just have to make sure that you don't, well, one, fall off, and two, so the imps, the reason why you start off with a max rank blizzard is because if they start to overtake your shields, you can get fucked up. That's how a lot of people die during the kill phase. So you start off with the max rank blizzard. If you save some of the imps, that's really good. Like right here, I have one that's running around. It's really, really good when you can get like a couple of the imps over here as well, because they'll constantly just be casting on you, giving you mana. But yeah, it's pretty much just like this, easy peasy. Good old 15-minute 350 plus Maraudon. Let's see, did I get my slimes? Yep, looks like I got the slimes. This is gonna be a nice 350 plus, yeah. Nice. Alright, so I didn't make that, so what happened there was, there's two little reset spots, and I'll show y'all. I almost forgot about that. There's two little reset spots, like right here on the totem pole, and right over here. And if you step there, you have to instantly step out of it, or the hydras will start healing. And that's a no-no, because they have a lot of life as it is. But yeah, you can also use it to your advantage. If you're about to die, you know you can get a full bandage off or whatever, jump out, get an evocate, and then you're back in business, you know. Alright, and there it is, good old 350 plus Maraudon. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting all of the unique farms on my YouTube. I'm pretty late to it, but I'm going to be putting them all up now. Leave any questions you have in the comments or whatever. Just let me know. On average, these runs are like 350 to 365 mobs. It would have been 360 right there, but I missed that last pack over there, but that's absolutely okay. Like, alright guys.